and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this Monday morning. I'm Gary Libitor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And boy, can't ask for a better weekend. It was nice.
Fantastic weekend across the board, and I know a lot of folks were out grilling, out mowing, enjoying the sunshine, walking everywhere. And we've got even a nicer day today, if you think you could top that on Sunday. A look at those current conditions out there this morning. We are dealing with relatively clear skies. If you wake up early today, you get to see the early glimpse of the full moon, the flower moon, the first full moon of May. Of course, the sun or the moon will set and will rise again later on today. I'll have more details on that in a few minutes. But either way, it's a cold start. Temperatures in the 30s, so grab that jacket as you head out the door today. With these clear skies, radiational cooling has taken place, and we begin for most of the areas in the mid-30s or even upper 30s. Either way, it's dry in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. The next 12 hours, look at this. We are up into the upper 70s, pushing 80 degrees by this afternoon, and not a single rain chance expected today. Wall-to-wall sunshine. And will this sunshine continue? Will the warmth continue? We have full details on that week ahead forecast in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. New this morning, Hamas is set.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. Hope you all enjoyed the beautiful weather on Mother's Day. Even for much of Saturday, it was a little cool, but those clouds whisked away and that sun moved in. And again, I expect more of that sunshine today as well as warmer temperatures. We'll take a look at those impacts here in the CommuteCast, and spoiler alert, really not a whole lot of changes today aside from those temperatures. So a look at those roadways right now. It's dry across the board. Sunshine starting to move in along with the full moon, even the moonlight keeping things bright overnight. And on the traffic tracker, green across the board, and it's heading down the thruway closer to the capital region, but here locally, nothing impacting traffic early this morning. So the radar looking dry as we head throughout the day today. Those temperatures climb quickly. We're in the 30s right now, but as we head into, say, 1, 2 p.m., we're already in the mid-70s, pushing 80 degrees with not a drop of rain expected. On top of that, we'll be tracking even additional warm chances the next few days, but will rain accompany it? The full forecast coming up straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Another chaotic day on Sunday at Newark.
The Oneonta Cam is brought to you by Semicron Danfoss. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone. Time now is 5:15, and following a beautiful Mother's Day, we've got a day that might even top yesterday. A look outside in downtown Utica right now. It's a chilly start. Temperatures beginning early this morning at 39 degrees with refreshing humidity. We're now entering the stage of the year where the dew point starts to mean something more than if the air is completely dry, you need a humidifier on, or if there's some moisture in the atmosphere. Either way, radar looking dry early to this morning, and this is all driven by an area of high pressure, keeping things quiet for pretty much all of the state here. A few showers up north near parts of New Hampshire and Maine, and then a few clouds to our south. As we head into the next couple of days, we'll see more of what's happening south of us moving its way north, but will it impact us with rain again? Well, it's a bit of a close call. Either way, something you guys can see tonight, or you can see early this morning as the moon is starting to set right now. Moonrise at 8:44, moon set at 5:41 tomorrow morning. It's the flower moon, the first full moon of May. Not really a major moon event here besides being a full moon, but either way, it's a very bright one, and you can definitely see plenty of brightness overnight with the bright reflections of the moon across the area. Now, I know some places, some golf courses, some ranges are closed due to the amount of rainfall, but depending on whether they open the next couple of days, especially today, 10 out of 10 golfing weather. Sunshine, low humidity, Just overall fantastic weather across the board today. So, what happens in the next couple of days? High pressure begins to fall apart. We'll see a low to our south moving, but watch how these rain showers fall apart when they reach our area. We are looking at a non-zero chance for rain between tomorrow through Wednesday, but the non-zero chance being closer to 0 than to 100. And we can see here in our skycast, dry weather today. By this evening, a few wispy clouds roll in. Still mostly clear tonight. By early tomorrow, passing clouds, potentially a nice sunrise. Look at this. Those showers try to move into the southern valleys. Maybe Shenango and parts of Otsego County get a rain shower, but they, again, begin to fall apart as they move their way north. So they're sporadic and light. Wednesday, maybe a passing shower, but again, most of the day will be dry and mostly cloudy. So your 7-day forecast remaining in the upper 60s to 70s the next few days. Storm chances Thursday and Friday. Saturday, some storm chances as well. Overall, this pattern looks pretty nice. Maybe a little bit of a cool down by next week, but we'll enjoy the warmth and sunshine today and the warmth the next few days.
That's for sure. A lot of sunshine today. Eric, thanks. Well, tonight will be a perfect good morning once again, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore. Well, if you liked Sunday's weather, you might like today's just a little bit more. Meteorologist Eric Gage is in the Weather Center, and Eric, we're talking near 80 today, right?
Yeah, it's nicer than yesterday. If you even top Sunday's weather, where you're talking 80s, yeah, and plenty of sun. Look outside right now, near cloudless skies early today. Now, it is a little bit on the colder side this morning. We begin in the 30s, so you might want to grab that jacket when you head out to work or head out to the school bus this morning. But either way, we warm up quickly into the upper 30s, eventually 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, pushing 80 by this afternoon. So it's going to be a very warm day today and a very sunny day today. Radar looking dry. Expect a similar sight like this all day long. And again, summer-like conditions today. Get out and enjoy the nice weather. Leave those windows open as you head out to work today. And we are tracking potentially more warmth on the way, but will the sunshine and the dry weather stick around? With the full details on this forecast coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away each morning. President Trump.
News Channel 2 is brought to you by Holland Farms Bakery and Deli. The Oneonta Camp is brought to you by Semicron Danfoss.
Welcome back. Temperature check-in for this week. How are we shaping up for warmth the next few days? And you can see here it's going to feel a lot like a mid to late May, potentially even early June. Temperatures following today in the 70s and even 60s. Today's the warmest day of them all. Highs approaching near 80 this afternoon. So get out and enjoy the nice weather with sunshine today. There will be some rain chances, especially later on in the week. And this will be a different type of rain. Not that cloudy, soaking rain we saw last week. More so those typical summertime rain chances of passing thunderstorms and otherwise sunny skies. So this is not going to be anything like what we saw last week when it comes to those rain chances. But I want to share our photo of the day today because this one is of perfect timing. This is, of course, following Mother's Day, and what better photo to share with you guys than a nice, adorable photo of a mama fox and her kit in Verona taken by Catherine. Adorable shot right here. We have a lot of great animal photos submitted to us recently. Might show them too, as well as a lot of amazing other photos across the area. Again, shout out to all the moms out there that celebrated Mother's Day yesterday. And happy Mother's Day to this mama fox there in Verona. If you have a photo like that you'd like to share with us, send it to WKTV.com/weather/pics. Gary?
Eric, thanks. This weekend was opening.
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone. We are tracking plenty of sunshine today and even warmer temperatures than yesterday. If you think, yeah, we could top Mother's Day weather. A live look at Oneonta. We are patiently waiting, of course, for that sun to peak over the horizon. Either way, it's a cooler start. Temperatures in the 30s as we speak, and we'll see those temperatures climb throughout the day today quickly into the upper 70s, pushing 80 degrees. Radar right now also looking dry, so expect not a drop of rain in the forecast for the entire day today. The reasoning for it is we've got clouds and rain to our north and clouds and rain to our south, but this wedge of high pressure here is keeping our area completely sunny and completely dry. And with the clear skies in play here today, now the moon has recently started to set, but it will rise again at 8:44 tonight. It's the flower moon, also a micro moon, a bit of a fainter one, but still relatively bright with the clear skies. And this is the first full moon of May. As we head into next month, it'll be the strawberry moon as we enter June. With the sunshine today, the warmth, overall, it's going to be great weather to go out and spend time outside, walk the dog, even do some golfing as well. I know some ranges and courses might be closed due to the amount of rain we saw last week, but if some open today, it's a great day for that, to go out and enjoy the greens and the nice weather across the board. High pressure, as I mentioned, in play here today. As we head into the next few days, watch this low pressure move north, but these showers somewhat fall apart. That high is trying its best to keep this rain at bay. And although it might lose out here and there, the next couple of days will not be washouts by any means. So plenty of sun today, wall-to-wall sunshine, not a drop of rain expected. Tonight, clear skies, lows falling down into the low 50s. By tomorrow, clouds increase. Notice here, the rain begins to move in from the southwest. Maybe some rain showers in the Otsego, Shenango County area, but watch as they move north, they fall apart. Now, a stray shower possible up north, but it might last only for a few minutes. Same thing for Wednesday, a passing shower in the late morning, and then relatively dry by the afternoon with mostly cloudy skies. So the next couple of days, non-zero rain chances, but those chances are more closer to zero than they are to 100. And then we have storm chances Thursday into Friday. Those have a better shot of pushing into our area with highs in the low to mid 70s. And then by Saturday and Sunday, still looking a little unsettled Saturday, a little cooler on Sunday. Either way, this is not too bad of a stretch by mid-May. We'll enjoy the plentiful sunshine today and the warmth the next couple of days.
And all the mothers out there are thanking you for yesterday.
And enjoy today, too.
Eric, thanks. Well, there was plenty of pomp and circumstance.
The news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here on this Monday morning. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And happy Mother's Day once again, right? And they deserved a nice day yesterday.
How about part 2 of Mother's Day?
Oh, yeah.
You get 2 days as well. Maybe try to campaign to have the Monday off after Mother's Day. But yes, enjoy the sunshine and warmth today. It is a little cold to start, though. A look at those current conditions early this morning. We wake up to, again, sunshine. Temperature of 37 degrees out, though. And as you head across the Mohawk Valley, 37 in Rome, 36 down south in Hamilton, hitting the freezing point up north in the Saranac Lake area at 32 degrees. Either way, look at this. Almost the entire state witnessing some sun to start, and expect that to last all day long. Radar, of course, the sunshine is looking dry, and the next 12 hours, those temperatures start out in the 30s, but look at this climb. 60s by 10 a.m., 70s by noontime, pushing 80 degrees by the afternoon. So we'll enjoy the sunshine and warmth today. Will that last beyond today into, say, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday? The full week ahead forecast coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. New this morning, Hamas is...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good morning. Time now is 6:09, and as you head out the door to your workplace this morning on the Munson Commute Cast, we are tracking really nothing impactful weather-wise. Maybe that blinding ball of light in the sky you didn't see pretty much all of last week. That'll be on your morning commute today. But overall, it's a colder start. Temperatures in the 30s. Expect dry conditions and near wall-to-wall sunshine throughout the entire day today. The traffic tracker, of course, with the dry conditions, there are green colors across the board and no incidents to report of, aside from looks to be a traffic accident right along the thruway heading out to the capital region. So this morning, quiet, Radar looking quiet. Overall, it's a quiet but beautiful day today. Again, sunshine to start, temperatures in the 30s, climbing to near 80 this afternoon with even more sun. Will this sunshine stick around? Will this warmth stick around? The latest in that week ahead forecast, straight ahead. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Another chaotic day on...
Hey, watch for the Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast and be ready for your drive to and from work. The Storm Tracker 2 Commutecast is brought to you by the Pratt Munson College of Art and Design. Visit Pratt Munson today and ignite curiosity and creativity.
Golfers, get your WKTV golf card today. Don't miss out.
The Oneonta Camp is brought to you by Semicron Danfoss. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. The time right now is 6:16, and the sun has already risen over the horizon in what will be a fantastic day today, as if we could even top yesterday's weather. Well, the short answer is yes. It's going to be even warmer today. A live look in Oneonta right now. Sun is shining, as you can see right here. Temperature already in the low 40s. It is climbing quickly. It was a cold start, bottoming out in the mid-30s here in parts of the area. But again, with that strong sun angle and the wall-to-wall sunshine today, that temperature gauge is going to continue to rise. Radar looking quiet across the board today. No rain expected. This is driven by a wedge of high pressure. You can see that right here. Rain and clouds to our north, rain and clouds to our south, but pretty much all of New York State today is going to be faring rather nicely with sunshine. Now, some of you might have seen this last night. It was pretty much the full moon. So we have the official day of it being today, but the day before, the day after, you can still call it the full moon. Either way, the full flower moon takes place tonight. Moonrise at 8:44. You have a great shot of seeing it. It is a bright one, despite the fact it's considered a micromoon, which is one of the fainter moons. But either way, you can enjoy the view of it. The next full moon will be the strawberry moon, which takes place in June next month. So the sun is shining today. I know some courses and ranges are closed due to the amount of rain last week, and they might be opening, some might be opening today. Either way, it's great golfing weather this afternoon. 10 out of 10. Sunshine across the board, 70s, pushing 80. And the wind's not too bad either way. That's the main thing as well. Some of you that are trying to get a new PR. But when it comes to the weather the next few days, it might turn a little more unsettled. This high pressure begins to weaken, but doesn't quite exit our area. Notice here that rain is just falling apart as it pushes into our area. As you zoom into the skycast here, again, there's no rain expected today. A little bit of a south wind, and then highs in the mid to upper 70s. Then by tomorrow morning, a few passing clouds, maybe a nice sunrise. In the afternoon, look at this. Rain begins to move in the parts of the Southern Valley, south of Route 20. But, excuse me, watch how this rain begins to fall apart as it moves its way north. So it's a non-zero rain chance tomorrow through Wednesday. You can see Wednesday, a better shot for rain. But as I mentioned in the previous half hours, this is more close to a 0% than a 100% chance of rain. So keep that in mind for the rainfall chances the next few days. If you're making any plans outside, you might see a passing shower, but it's not going to last too long. By Thursday, more chances for some thunderstorms to roll through. Temperatures in the 70s, so still the warmth sticks around for this week. We're not seeing a dip down into colder weather, and the rain chances the next few days are more closer to summertime thunderstorms than what we saw last week, which is that nuisance cloud. So looking forward to the warmth and even the sun today.
I look forward to today, that's for sure. Eric, thanks. Well, tonight, good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore. What can you expect weather-wise today? Maybe a repeat of yesterday? Meteorologist Eric Gage joining us now from the Weather Center. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning, Gary. Yes, similar to yesterday with all that sunshine, but it's even warmer than yesterday. We're talking pushing 80 degrees this afternoon. But at least we start out today with sunshine. It's a little colder. We begin in the 30s, 37 the official temperature in Utica right now. And a live look from our tower cam overlooking the Mohawk Valley. You can see, of course, not a cloud in the sky. And there's wall-to-wall sunshine across pretty much all of New York State early today. The warmest spots are in the mid-40s out near, say, Dansville and Rochester. The rest of our area still starting out in the 30s. But either way, radar is looking dry this morning. Expect those temperatures to climb quickly. Upper 70s pushing 80 degrees with dry weather. Not a drop of rain expected today. So maybe those of you who enjoyed Mother's Day will have one more additional day of beautiful weather before we head into the next few days, which might see some rain chances. Will the warmth continue as well? I'll have the full details in that forecast coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. President Trump.
The Oneonta Camp is brought to you by Semicron Danfoss.
Welcome back to Sunrise. We are showcasing the temperature trend the next couple of days. If you're wondering how this week shapes up, well, it seems very summer-like or even late spring-like in the 70s. Although today will be the warmest of the next 5 to 6 days, it's really not too bad. We're looking at no major cool down, at least for the short term. Maybe next week we'll see a slightly cooler than average trend, but we'll focus on this week for now. Either way, summer-like conditions move in. Now, of course, it was Mother's Day yesterday. Happy late Mother's Day to all those hardworking moms out there. When it comes to our photo of the day, I feel like this was a pretty well-deserved photo to be submitted at this time. A mama fox and her kit taken in Verona by Catherine. Shout out to Verona this morning, and a shout out to this adorable mom of her kit. Apparently, Catherine said there were 4 other little pups that were with her as well. This is just the one that was next to her too. So I feel like this is justified for a photo of the day following Mother's Day. So again, if you have a photo like this one you'd like to share, you could send it to the link right there at the top of your screen, WKTV.com/weather/pics. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Well, this weekend was
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. The sun is already shining out there right now. It could be a carbon copy of yesterday, although even warmer temperatures are expected. A look at Oneonta. Live view right now. We begin in the upper 30s, low 40s to start today. And as we head into the next several hours, those temperatures begin to climb even higher, and quickly too, with the lack of cloud cover throughout the day today. Radar, of course, with that sunshine is looking dry as a bone. We are tracking this because of high pressure here across much of the New York State area. This wedge of high pressure here keeping the rain to the north and the rain to the south at bay. So not a drop of rain expected for the entire morning, afternoon, and evening throughout central New York this Monday. Skywatch is checking in. 39 degrees with Mike in New Hartford, Bob in Clinton, 38, Kathy, Verona Beach, 42, Todd in Westdale, 36, Bill in Old Forge, 36 as well, Sean Inlet at 32, Stewart in Cooperstown, 36, Gary Skeevis, 33, Deb in Hartwick, 34, and Scott in Emerson also with 34 degrees. So it is a cold start. The morning, Hills Skeevis actually approaching near frost potential, but again, those temperatures continue to climb quickly throughout the day. With the clear skies tonight, it's going to be a great opportunity to check the flower moon. Now, we did see a little bit of it early this morning. The moon has since set, but it'll rise again at 8:44 and then remain in the sky overnight until around 5:41 when it sets again tomorrow morning. So, or tomorrow into Wednesday morning, I should say. Either way, it's going to be a great viewing of seeing this heading into the overnight hours. So with the sun shining across the area today, great weather for golfing, for walking the dog, you name it, anything outdoors wise you want to do today, get out and do it. Yard work, potentially mowing the lawn after all that rainfall last week. The lawn should slowly be drying up, especially heading into tomorrow with the lack of rain, at least initially, but throughout the day, there could be a stray shower. Watch what happens here tomorrow and Wednesday. Low pressure moves in, but it begins to fall apart as it reaches our area. So when it comes to rainfall potential, tomorrow and Wednesday, it's low, non-zero, but still the potential is there. So in our Skycast, plenty of sun today, not a drop of rain expected. Tonight, clear skies, few passing cirrus clouds by tomorrow morning could make for a pretty nice sunrise. Then rain begins to move into the south, but watch as it tries to move north of Route 20. It falls apart. And we could see a stray shower push north Tuesday evening and overnight. Wednesday, better shot for a passing morning shower, followed by mostly cloudy skies and relatively dry weather. Still really warm temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. And your next few days, still our coldest day will be in the 60s. So we're saying goodbye to that cold, damp weather we saw last week with that sustained rain and turning more toward a typical summertime rain pattern of thunderstorms in the afternoon and then dry for the morning. So,
But look at today. Wow.
yeah, wall-to-wall sunshine. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Yeah. Eric, thanks. It was a memorable weekend at Indiana.
With Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
Top 10 day, boy, it is beautiful out.
Gorgeous weather, sunshine. It's even nicer than yesterday, believe it or not. You know, yesterday was gorgeous, but today, almost a carbon copy. Plenty of sun out there, a live look outside in Cooperstown. A lot of folks getting ready to enjoy the nice weather out there this afternoon. Temperature in Cooperstown is 71 degrees, and as you just saw moments ago, the current temperatures across the state, we're at 70 in Rome, 70 Hamilton. Let's see where we can spot that warm temperature here. 81 in Dansville, and we'll expect this warmth to move its way even more north and east. Expect those highs to climb similar to that today. So no excuse to not be outside. No rain chances, lots of sun. Early taste of summer with still dry weather across the board on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Now, the next 12 hours, we are looking at sunshine, continuing to partly cloudy skies tonight. In fact, there's a pretty nice viewing of what will be an interesting full moon. The full pink, or should say the full flower moon. We have the full strawberry moon next month. But either way, dry conditions tonight. Will we see rain chances tomorrow? The full details coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Herkimer police are still asking for
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. It is turning out to be a fantastic day. In fact, it's surprising that you could top yesterday's weather, but here we are today with wall-to-wall sunshine, live look at Oneonta. We are already at 68 degrees in the city right now. In fact, some other spots in central New York warming up into the 70s, pushing the mid to upper 70s later on within the next few hours. Either way, live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. With the sunshine, of course, that means dry conditions. Not a drop of rain expected for the entire day today. And you can thank this blue area, or this blue circle with a white H, the high pressure here in the central New York area, which is keeping things dry, keeping the rain to our north and the rain to our south with this very thin sliver over parts of the Great Lakes, including the city in Long Island. So today, with the nice weather, go out and golf. Enjoy the wall-to-wall sunshine. Go out for a walk the dog, maybe do some yard work, you name it. You couldn't ask for a better day for it today. Again, one of the top 10 days so far of the year with incredibly low humidity still, along with that sunshine. Something else to mention later on today, the flower moon rises at 8:44 this evening. You might have seen a preview of it last night in the early part of this morning. This will rise, and it's, as Gary mentioned earlier, a micromoon. It's one of those moons that's the opposite of the supermoon. It's at its farthest point of the Earth, so it appears smaller, but compared to with yesterday, it was still really bright. So either way, we're tracking that moon to arrive tonight, and again, you have a full opportunity of seeing it with the skies clear. So what happens over the next couple of days? We mentioned it stays warm for today, but how about tomorrow and Wednesday? Well, it stays warm, but we've got some rain chances. However, these rain chances are not widespread and damp like what we saw last week. So we have the sunshine today, temperatures in the 70s, clear skies. Tonight, Clear skies as well, overnight lows in the 50s and 40s. And tomorrow, we got rain beginning to develop south of Route 20. Watch as it lifts north. We still have that sinking air. So basically, there's a battle zone going on where, for the most part, high pressure winds out, but a few straggly rain showers might survive and push their way north. So don't be alarmed if you see a stray shower tomorrow, but most of the area will be dry with mostly cloudy skies. A better shot for rain Wednesday morning as that band moves north, but again, the afternoon, high pressure winds out for the most part. Still, though, those rain chances non-zero tomorrow and Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, we enter a typical summertime pattern of some scattered thunderstorms. These are, of course, those showers that don't last too long, only maybe an hour or so they pass over us, and then boom, you got sunshine again. It's nothing like we saw last week, which is that rain just wouldn't go away. And I think we're obviously in for that treat today, enjoying that sunshine, enjoying more of that warmth heading in the middle of the week.
Hopefully they'll dry out those golf courses that are soaked.
Yes, a lot of rain, a lot of closures so far, some ranges.
That's for sure. Eric, thanks. A busy week is underway for Pope. Meteorologist Eric Gage joining us now. And Eric, unlike last week, no one complaining about the weather today.
No complaints whatsoever. It's sunny out, it's 70s, it's low humidity, top 10 day, topping even yesterday's beautiful weather for Mother's Day. A live look across the central New York area from our 4 cameras stationed from up here in Deerfield to as far south as Oneonta. You can see a similar sight, wall-to-wall sunshine and just a beautiful scene of spring weather out there. So get out and enjoy it if you have the ability to today. Those temperatures, we zoom into the North Country, still some spots upper 60s in Otter Lake, but 72 Inlet, 73 in Long Lake, approaching 80 in Little Falls, 77 right now, and still in the 70s heading into parts of Oneida County. To the south, 73 Cooperstown, 75 Sherburne, and 71 down in Afton in Shenango County. So the radar again, it's sunny out, not a cloud in the sky, high pressure in place, keeping things dry. In your next 12 hours, pretty much upper 70s, low 80s, top 10 material today. As we head into tonight, overnight lows not be nearly as cold as this morning. Partly cloudy skies, overall pretty quiet. However, as we head into the next few days, the temperatures remain seasonable or even slightly warmer than average, but we have the potential for a rain shower here and there. The details on those rain chances coming up in a few minutes. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Security cameras caught
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon. We are looking at another beautiful day today after yesterday's fantastic Mother's Day. Enjoy still more sunshine. A live look outside in Oneonta right now. Wall-to-wall blue skies. We have hit 70 officially in Oneonta now, and some other locations already in the mid to even say upper 70s. The radar, of course, with this high pressure in place right now, it's dry, not even a single downpour or isolated sprinkle here in the state. All that is kept at bay due to said high pressure here, keeping the rain to our north and to our south. And notice these cloud layers, they move north and they pretty much weaken as the air continues to sink near the surface. Still with the nice weather today, it's great for going out, maybe playing a round or two of golf, even going for a walk, mowing the lawn, anything yard work related, anything outdoors you want to do today. It's still going to be fantastic. Lots of sunshine, low humidity, and temperatures approaching near 80 today. So the skies remain mostly clear tonight, at least partly cloudy as well. And some of you may have seen the bright full moon last night. There's another chance to see it tonight as well at 8:44, the moonrise. This will be the official flower moon, the first full moon of May. The strawberry moon takes place in June. And still, this is what's considered a micromoon. It's actually smaller than usual, the other opposite being a supermoon. Either way, although it's still smaller than usual, it's still pretty bright, at least compared to what we saw yesterday. So, bigger picture, here we are, the high pressure in play here right now. Watch this rain as it moves north. It pretty much falls apart when it reaches our area. There's still a few stray showers that roll through parts of the region, but a lot of it does end, and this is why. So, we start to see these clouds roll in by tomorrow morning. Potentially, there could be a nice, colorful sunrise. Then as we head into the afternoon, we'll see these showers rolling from the southwest. Now, keep in mind, this high pressure is still to our north, and when air sinks, it causes clear skies or dry weather. So watch how this rain collides with that high pressure, and it just falls apart. Now, again, the chances are still non-zero. Some of these stray showers could move north. There's a better shot for rain on Wednesday, primarily Wednesday morning. That's when that band of rain moves north. We dry out temporarily by the afternoon, maybe with the exception of parts of Fulton and Montgomery counties. But either way, it's not a complete washout for both tomorrow or Wednesday. Still enjoy today, though. Temperatures in the 70s, plenty of sun. Thursday and Friday, storm chances are there with highs in the 70s. It's more similar to a summertime type of event. As we head into Saturday, high of 70, 60s by Sunday. So overall, not too bad of a stretch as we enter the middle of May. Gary?
Eric, thanks. We are back with News Talk.